Scott and Sheila, good news for both of you guys. You're sitting around the Australian embassy. You're going to be there for 2 days while he reads a book, because I'm going to do like the cut scene where it just shows him reading and going. And you guys, so that means you two get one attempt to paint a Trump. You need to paint each other. You can paint something at the Australian embassy, your choice. But you get an attempt at that while he's reading his book and stuff. And they also play a lot of cool music and stuff that tries to imply that reading is cooler than it actually is while he's like looking at the book. Okay. There it is.
I will paint you, Dana.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to paint me painting you.
All right.
That would be the pose.
That's fair.
Yep. It's a good idea.
Let's see.
After you make your rolls, then I will describe, and because I'm a super nice person, I will even copy paste for ease and stuff. Yeah, well, close.
Oh.
You really captured her essence there and stuff.
All right, I'm going to abandon my
baby.
Hey.
Well, this is after 2 days. You discover your painting is coming out poorly. It's pretty much like I invest 2 days and then discover it sucks, or in his case, discover it works. Now, meanwhile, here's what the book is. It's the Red Pendant by author Janice Swifty. Digging into the book a bit more. Don't worry, I'm going to copy paste this. I'm just going to read it out for the studio audience. Digging into the book more, since you know what you know, Freddie, the author is a bit fuzzy as to where the detective, no name given, and the book is written in a first-person point of view, where they actually found the pendant, stating it was well hidden and that was found only after reading the Greater Key of Solomon book. The book then turns into more of a Da Vinci Code type of work, where the detective had to do some sort of very complicated ritual involving the gem that was harder than anything he'd ever done before in his life, and it nearly killed him. By doing this, he kept some sort of demons at bay and saved the world. He then returned the gem to its rightful owners, who were some sort of monks that lived up on a mountain and guard the red pendant for the a time in the future will be needed again to keep the demons at bay. Cool. And so that's what you found out after your 2 days. I mean, you didn't think it was that great a book, considering it was a bestseller, but apparently the people in Shermer, Illinois are desperate for fucking anything interesting to happen.
Janice Swifty.
And obviously I will blow that together.
No problem. Yeah. You guys are all together. You're sitting around eating. The elf guy and girl are off doing stuff, embassy stuff. You've been served breakfast, and then everybody's fucked off to go do their various duties and stuff. I'm sure if you really need somebody, you just scream and somebody come in. But for the meantime, you've got some privacy if you want to sit around and talk. Or you just stare moodily at each other. You know, I'm good either way.
Cool. All right, well, I guess I should probably let you know what I found out recently. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing surprising to either of you, but it might be. I don't know. So I was with a new guy a few weeks ago, and we tried to fix Gotham by moving the clock in Burlington over there. But as we were trying to move it, we had a ominous sensation that something bad would happen in the space-time continuum or some bullshit like that. So we put the clock back. So yeah, that clock, kind of interesting. I'm not sure if either of you know what it does or what it's for or anything like that, but that was something we found out.
I think somebody told me if you move the arms on the clock, it changes the time of day in Burlington.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It definitely seems to be linked to that zone. But I don't know what would happen if, as we almost did, moved the clock to, say, another zone. Would it
Yeah,
stick
that
the zone into a loop like Burlington, or I don't
would
know.
probably be bad for Burlington as we do
Probably.
it.
That's what I had a feeling. So yeah. Other than that, I now have a Trump that goes to Shermer, Illinois. That's the
Ooh,
2001 Earth.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, it's nothing amazing, but it's more technological than, say, Burlington. So if we ever need anything, we can go there. And of course, after about 3 weeks of travel, got Alex his fucking alcohol from the hermit.
That was so goddamn funny when they found that out.
So yeah,
She got you good.
I'm gonna leave the book as I mentioned earlier in the embassy. So if
No
anyone
problem.
else wants to read
Yeah,
it, they can.
add it to the embassy notes if you please.
Cool.
And you can feel free to, if you want to republish the summary that I've given there on the in-game board, that's up to you.
Cool. Will do.
Are you telling us about the book?
Oh
Yeah,
he's
I
live.
told you everything.
And during that time, I was super rude and was sketching and doodling to make a Trump out of my picture.
Shows a cat saying "hang in there."
Oh, that's another thing. Can you
No.
make Trumps of Trumps? Or no?
I don't know.
That is
Not-
a higher skill level than you have currently.
Oh, okay.
But eventually. Oh, there's so many different things. Oh. Believe me, the tables assume that you have a couple centuries to work on this shit. You know.
Does anything cool happen when you create Trump up to hobbyist?
No.
Okay.
Good question. But no, I'm not that detailed on anything. Can you imagine if you have hobbyist to this spell, and it does the spell descriptions be out of control?
Do either of you want a skill 5? Because I need to discard down. Or a peasant disguise kit.
Yeah, I'll take skill 5.
That peasant disguise kit has come up so fucking
Discard
often.
whatever you want.
It is hilarious the things it's been used for.
Just
And
discard whatever you don't want. Yeah.
I think
I'll
that
play
card was
my
written as a joke originally.
I'll play my instant hero,
Hmm.
and yeah.
Is that one of those magic books?
Which one?
The red pendant?
Oh, yeah.
It's a hardback book. It doesn't look particularly magic. It looks, in fact, it's got like a Barnes and Noble sticker on it.
Well, I found it in Shermer, Illinois, and magic does not work there at all. So I doubt it's magical. It could be, but I doubt it.
Have I ever heard of the Greater Key of Solomon?
Give me occult rolls.
Ooh.
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 Made it.
I made mine too.
amazing how many fucking occultists there are in the party, despite very little occult shit actually happening. It's the Key of Solomon is probably a 14th or 15th century manuscript dating back to the Italian Renaissance. It's attributed to King Solomon, hence the name. It inspired later works like the Lesser Key of Solomon and stuff like that. Pretty much it's a lot of attempting to use Christian God for make magic go now. So as you can guess, none of it actually works according to anybody who's ever dumped a bunch of their time into it. This does make it an unusual book to be referenced, though, in this world, since you guys have actually never seen a church in this world. Not one.
This one in Canada.
Did Canada have a church?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you saw how it fared, so. Damn. Well, there shouldn't have been, but by God, maybe they just liked the big letter T. Maybe it was a house for Trevor. Mm-hmm. Go around and ask people who the T stands for when you see them wearing crosses. See what they say.
All right, so, I wonder if that book might be in the library painting by some chance.
It shows the library painting rolled up on the floor in a guarded room.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. Do you want to look for the book?
That would take a lot of work to get the painting set up, because it's also dealing with paintings is fairly delicate. You don't want paint flaking off and shit like that when you're doing it. And that painting is definitely on the old side, and probably extremely flammable. Oh yeah, if Freddy burns that fucker, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a walk out in the swamp.
I saved it, right?
Oh yeah, when you burned down the other place, yeah, I remember.
What kind of endeavor would that be to set up the painting? Can't we just roll it out on the floor?
You've never tried that before, but being that you walk into it and stuff, it's not something you want to roll around on if you fail to get into it, because once again, it could damage the painting and stuff. And if you damage the painting, then you'll discover there's a whole new list of skills for art restoration that none of the NPCs have. And yeah, I'm not sure if you want to go there. I mean, yeah, they could set it up and stuff here, but the reason they haven't is because this zone sucks ass for magic.
Yeah, and you didn't want to take it to MMO because of all the crazy shit over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the zone we need, but it's the zone we have.
I mean, is there no other zone that you can use magic in? How's Canada? Oh no, Canada's pretty bad. Never mind.
Here's where the list of places that are dead to Glenn come in.
So many places. Don't worry. Next season, I'm hoping to get a couple of new zones made. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe just stop destroying them.
I can't help what the PCs do or don't do.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Gotham is still fucked. Just putting it out there. It's
I heard it got even worse.
Yeah, it's spreading to other neighboring cities now, and yeah. Oh, by the way, do either of you know what this is? I reach into my backpack, pull out that little plastic device with the flashing lights on it, and show it to them.
Figuring that out is probably worth something good to you. It looks like it's about this long. It's wider on one end than the other. Kind of goes down to, maybe a centimeter or so. It's rounded on the one end, and then the rounded part kind of slowly merges into more squared off part, at the thicker end, and then it's got various flashing lights and stuff, and it also has a place for what looks to be a very small digital readout. There's various buttons and stuff on it, but it's a
take a look at it.
Yeah,
I got this from Exo2, by the way.
It appears to run on some form of electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I realize. Also, if you press the buttons, the narrow end of it kind of heats up a little, kind of warms up. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a toaster or something.
Doesn't get that warm. It's not warm enough to actually burn anything. It's just like a comfortable warmth. You could like leave it against your wrist, for example, and be fine.
Okay.
So not a soldering tool. Okay.
No.
It'd be the worst soldering tool ever. It's like, I want to slightly warm this up.
Where did you get it?
Exo23, the robot.
Oh.
Where?
Yeah. Exo23, the sad robot in the sewers.
That's probably junk then.
Well, I mean, got the bracelets.
We'll spit up or drink.
So dismissive. You're so dismissive.
It's okay. I bought junk from him too.
He's so jaded.
It could be the coolest thing in the world.
I have a button flute. Burp, 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 burp.
It's a lip warming flute.
Maybe it's a button trumpet.
There's no hole to blow into. Also, it doesn't look like there's any way to open it. I mean, you could always smash it open, but that'd probably destroy it. There is a little itty bitty pinprick thing at the very end that you can see when looking down it. It looks like it's big enough to maybe get like a straight pin into, but again, you don't know if that'll fuck it up or what will happen if you stick a straight pin in there.
So it's like a little hole.
Yes, very small, like a very thin needle could get in there type hole. Immediately jams up in there. Work, why won't you work? Oh yeah, and I'm giving a refill for anybody who can figure out and use it successfully, and it does actually do something. But I'm betting that nobody's going to figure that or any of my other deep mysteries out. I'm not saying this is a deep mystery, but I'm saying that it's definitely mysterious and powerful, and its power is only exceeded by its mystery.
Oh, now I'm curious.
Maybe it's for icing cakes.
Yeah, make that smooth edge.
That'd be some very fucking thin icing.
Gotta get the detail work.
It'd be like writing on a cake with a pencil,
A
very thin pencil.
So the narrow bit at the end, does it look like something can slide in between it?
No.
No.
It looks like the very end, imagine like a circle, and then that goes into the thinner part, but the circle parts are rounded back toward the thin part, if that makes sense. I mean, not huge rounded, but just a little bit rounded.
Here, let me see it.
I had it over.
Oh. I hold down the button and make like I'm writing my name on the wall.
That's a good thought, but it unfortunately doesn't do anything. I mean, the buttons and stuff change the lights and all that, but trying to write on the wall unfortunately doesn't do anything.
I wonder if that little
LED readout thing, whatever that's for.
And there's nothing on the display.
Not currently. And if it's correctly used, perhaps there will be something on display.
Maybe, the display is just blank. It's not missing.
It's blank.
Okay.
Maybe it's a moisture reader.
Thermometer?
It's little prongs.
Probe?
I wonder if that little hole resets it. If you put something thin inside of it. Because,
I hold it up to Freddy's skin and press the button.
It doesn't. It makes it a little bit like comfortably warm at the end, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
so how many buttons are there total? Or is it
Several.
insignificant? Okay, so
There's one button that's bigger and grander than the R buttons, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything when it's pressed.
Discard Dreamlands, redraw.
I want to get a needle or something and try and...
Group
Where the-
Insta-Hero.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, you watch him jam the needle in the end repeatedly and feel around and have absolutely no success with it. Eventually,
But I want to like,
irritated.
if I hold it in there for like 10 seconds and then pull it out, does
Yeah,
it do anything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's far too fiendish for the likes of you, paleface.
Anyone want the speed reading book? Speed
That would
reading
have been
card.
handy, but yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, well,
It's gone.
Actually, it would have been bad for him to have that before because 2 days was exactly how long you needed to paint Dana.
Yeah.
And Dana to attempt to paint stuff.
You're just not photogenic. Sorry, Glenn.
Oh,
I have a feeling it's you.
you're blaming the victim.
Yes. Wouldn't hold still. You kept painting me.
I want to try holding down like the button, talking into it, and then releasing the button. Okay. Okay. I shrug.
Stick it into your drink.
Okay. I do that.
It doesn't really seem to help or hurt.
Take it into the bathtub with you.
Oh,
No.
It doesn't being electrocuted.
what
That'd
is
be a
this even
fucked up
powered
way
by?
to die.
How heavy is this?
It's pretty light, actually. I would say it probably weighs as much as like 2 pencils that have never been sharpened.
Holy crap, what is this powered by? There's like no battery in this.
Probably nuclear radiation or something fucked up.
Appears to run on some form of electricity.
Hey, 1920s Glenn.
Discard one more, Glenn. You're almost there, buddy.
Anybody want Intimidate 20?
I've never
Not
seen
really.
so many intimidate rolls as when Yana kept looking at Freddy.
She's
She's
scary.
scary.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what this does.
So there's no like figure this out roll.
No, you pretty much one of the things that you said was so close that it would make you beat your head in on your desk, but it's pretty much called experiment with your new toy, and if you figure it out, then by gosh, I'd get a refill because I'm not expecting anybody to figure it out.
Is it like a breathalyzer or something?
Would you like to get drunk and try it out?
See if you can
What
breathe
happens-
into it.
Yeah, let me see if I just, as I am, if I breathe into it.
Stick the end in your mouth and blow into it. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
I
feel like a monkey.
Yep. Welcome to futuristic tech. Don't worry, it's super easy to use. Not like you have to hit the buttons in a certain. No.
Maybe it's like a blood test or something.
You want to do a point of damage to yourself so you can bleed on it?
I mean, does it have to be a
Got to
point?
be some kind of sensor.
Actually, you can get a little bit of blood with the needle that you were sticking in the end.
Yeah,
of it.
let me just like.
You get
At
the
the
end
end
of
of
it
my
bloody. It doesn't do anything.
Alright, clean it off.
Okay. It cleans off really well and easily. It's almost like the plastic is super smooth and stuff, made for easy cleaning. Unlike every fucking pot and pan I've ever seen.
I mean, why would the end heat up is what I'm trying to figure out.
Again, it's a very, very
Yeah, this is very light.
amount. Yeah, you figured out which button heats up the end. And then there's miscellaneous air buttons, and then there's the big button.
Alright, what if we press the button that heats it up, put it in a bit of water for a few seconds, pull it out, and then press the big button?
It doesn't do shit.
No. Well, fuck it. I have no idea what this does.
Glenn knows, but he doesn't know that he knows. So.
Don't you have like some magical bullshit that can just make it work or something?
If he uses a spell to figure it out, he's not getting a refill. But if somebody through just twisted cleverness figures it out, then they get a refill. Welcome to Anytime, Anywhere. This is called Figure Out the Gizmo Hour.
I'll get a piece of paper and try writing on a piece of paper.
It's not a pencil. Okay. The wall didn't work, the paper doesn't work.
Can I burn marks into it with a little warming tip anyway?
Warming tip doesn't get anywhere near that warm. It gets comfortably warm against your skin.
I'm so confused.
And I also guarantee it does something actually useful.
It checks for ear infections.
You guys never get sick. I think you guys may have figured out that so far you're immune to disease, and aging, as you're not getting any lines or bags under your eyes or anything like that. So that means that if you want to go to visit prostitutes, you'll be absolutely fine.
Must be some sort of sensor probe. I get out my... What do I have that's electronic?
Maybe it's like a radiation meter. That would be useful.
Oh, yeah.
Well, give me a science type roll. Do you have any science?
No, I have biology. But...
how about natural history? Natural history.
Sure.
Everybody can roll natural history. Fumble. You think that if you the planet itself may blow up at any moment, Freddie. It's best to walk really softly on it so you don't jar the planet and cause it to crack in half.
I gently put it down on the table.
I'm going to have to back out and come back in some things. happening here.
Okay. It might briefly.
Well, maybe if I will it to work.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
If you want to try it, let me know. But the fumble cards are always waiting.
So maybe that's why this thing isn't working.
Oh no, it's definitely working. It
Oh,
appears that for some odd reason it can work here even without a willpower roll. Very
Wow.
weird.
I get out my Magitech pistol and
Doesn't do anything around the Magitech pistol.
Maybe it detects magic or something. I want to try and cast a spell.
Oh, Dana Zool knows that.
Oh.
Wait, she's not here yet. Oh, hold on. Hello.
All right.
You
Hello.
know that there's always a small amount of background radiation everywhere. That's just, sunlight and all that bullshit. So if it is a radiation detector, it should be giving a very low, very safe reading and stuff. Having a radiation detector that isn't delicate is not usually considered helpful. It's like, this is a radiation detector that goes off when you're fucked. Oh, we're dead already. Jesus, I did not see that coming. Freddy goes, I don't know what he's doing now. Oh.
Casting a spell.
Mm.
Like near it, basically.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't respond to your spell.
Shit. Okay.
Yep, it seems it's definitely a technological thing, and the 1920s PI might even be correct in that it's powered by electricity. A lot of red apples on the table for some fucking reason.
I look at it with my knowledge of natural history.
What are you doing?
Unless if that was with a...
Yeah, you already made that.
Yeah, that was the background radiation thing I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Sorry, my ears must not have been on yet.
I'm not sure if the correct microphone's going on your thing. You might be getting picked up by your laptop rather than your microphone. You sound more distant than normal. So you might want to check on your right-click sound, the speaker thing, and then click the recording tab to see which one's actually going. Glenn wants to fucking solve this. I can tell he's got his fucking teeth into it now.
I'm gonna cheat.
You're gonna cheat? You don't want the refill? You don't want to fucking just conquer it on your own because you were so fucking close in many of the things you rambled off earlier? No.
I mean, you said that I already said it, so if I say it again...
Well, no, you actually have to use it. Use it.
Well, what did you say? You said thermometer. Some kind of thermometer. You said it runs on electricity.
Definitely
What
right
else?
there.
What else did you say?
Probe.
I am not sticking that anywhere.
It's comfortable to the touch.
Oh, yeah, that's why it warms.
I was being hopeful that it was just for ears.
Nothing worse than a cold probe.
I mean, unless it's like... No, that's stupid. It wouldn't be like one of those meat thermometers where you measure the inner temperature of like a slice of meat or something. That would be dumb.
No, not stabby enough.
Yeah. Unless it penetrates through the meat, like with microwaves. I don't know.
You could stick it in your ear.
Huh. All right, I'll try that.
Doesn't do anything. You are looking at the big, impressive, easy to hit with your thumb button, and you're not sure what's up.
Maybe it's like a poison detector or something. I would like take a slice of apple and like put it on the device and press the button.
Doesn't do anything.
I eat the apple.
Okay. Shows him with the white thing feeling up the apple. He goes, eats the apple. Glenn knows what you have to do.
No.
It's your probe.
Even I'm not that curious.
I start jogging in place.
Okay.
If it's a technological device, maybe it only works with other technological things, like you tried with your phone.
Seems to be
What if
working here.
Yeah, but maybe it
Without
detects.
a willpower roll.
Maybe it detects like Wi-Fi or something. I don't know. No, it's maybe it intercepts radio signals. No.
It appears it will be a mystery forever. You should give up and move on with your lives.
I wanna like on my bracelet, like just do some random shit on my bracelet. No, doesn't interact with it.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll try to grok it. Is it really willpower ×1 to cast a spell?
Let me double check here.
I'm pretty sure it
Let's
was.
see here. We are in Furry Western. Check the tech level. Get ready for the fumbles. No. It's ×3.
Oh, okay, ×3.
Currently, although that would probably fall in the near future. Go for that fumble.
You can keep trying it. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Grok. No. Yeah.
Mystery kept. Unless you want to keep trying. I'm totally good with that if you've got the magic points, but otherwise the mystery will be kept forever. As he's the only one that can grok stuff, apparently.
Yeah, I need to quit one spell and then I'll have that.
Did you ask the robot what it did?
I remember I asked it something.
Will you be my friend? Joseph saying. The robot's like, no. No.
I don't know if I asked it about this device specifically. We can pop down to the sewers real quick and
You give me a memory roll if you want.
Sure. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know, but I can't remember. I can't remember.
It shows 2 cows, interlinked arms dancing around while a third cow plays a fiddle. See how they both shook their head? They've seen that cow before.
Yeah, no, either I didn't ask, or he doesn't know.
I bought stuff from him. He told me what it did. Kind of.
I mean, he's not that far away. We can go ask him. Maybe he has other stuff as well.
To the sewers.
Okay.
Right. You guys head to the sewers and have a discussion with the robot who does not know. Yes, he has other stuff for sale, and you guys didn't, once again, think to bring any kind of fucking trade goods.
I mean, it's not that far away. Like, we can bring something.
Uh-huh. You guys are just horrible about remembering trade goods for the poor guy. Today he has, let's see, a wooden rod that is 2.5 centimeters in length, a brass device with nested circular plates that rotate and click, and a cape that billows as if blown by the wind when worn even in still air.
Glenn.
What's he looking for?
He gives you a bunch of wires, screws, bolts, and nuts that he needs. If you went to an Ace Hardware, for example, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Even Burlington might have that shit.
About silver.
Oh, let me see what color the cape is real quick, as it may make a difference.
I swear, if it's red, I'm going to be...
Let's see. The color is kind of a baby blue.
Okay. That could be a good superhero disguise. Or part of the disguise.
I'd wear that all the time.
I bet you would.
The cape of conspicuousness.
It goes so well with his fucking trench coat.
Yeah, you need to double up on that.
Did you check to see what was up with your thing? Because I'm having trouble hearing you compared to the other two guys.
I can't figure it out.
Oh.
It's a mystery. Another mystery.
We'll just make you talk louder. Cool.
You can turn her volume up, by the way. Like you did with Pete.
Yes, but the problem is it gives more of the background stuff.
Ah, yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah.
So, but yeah, the robot has no idea what that thing does.
Okay. I mean, do we want to get the other stuff and just pop over to Burlington and grab some stuff for the robot? I know you want that cape.
Mm-hmm.
I do not want you to have that cape. You're gonna slap me in the face or something when I'm trying to.
Now you definitely want that cape.
Yeah.
Now he really wants it.
Yeah.
How about a piton?
The sad robot looks unimpressed with your piton.
Silver piece?
It has no use for money.
It's metal. I've asked for just plain metal before.
It has.
Looks like it wasn't meant to be, Glenn.
We should just go get the stuff from Burlington. It's not that far away.
Nope.
No?
Isn't gonna work
Why
out.
don't you want? You don't want him to have a cape? Why not?
Let's go to Burlington.
I put on my ring. I don't know these people.
She goes.
By the way, where's the head? You had the head with you last time. We were together.
I'm not here.
Silence.
Okay.
Cut to one Burlington trip later. It shows him just sitting there with a baby blue cape on, going in the wind. Occasionally, snaps Dana in the face. She's like, ah, and moves
Knew
back.
it.
I stand akimbo.
Over there.
He believes that he is extra macho now.
Did we get the other stuff as well, or just the cape?
Did you want the air shit?
Yeah, might as well get it.
Yeah. You have a 2.5 centimeter long wooden rod and a brass device with a nested circular plates that rotate and click.
I asked him what they do. Yeah.
The robot has no idea on the brass device, but it tells you that the wooden rod increases by 2.5 centimeters in length every month. The look on Scott's face, like, what the fuck? How is this useful?
Pretty soon,
Until
we'll have an 11-foot pole.
wait, so
And then a 100-foot pole.
for how long? Forever?
The robot does not know. But don't cut it, it says, and gives you the little itty bitty 2.5 centimeter long thing.
Okay.
That'd be great. The way that we go in and out of consciousness, Glenn, you're gonna wake up with it like impaled through your entire leg or something.
She has an excellent point. I'll take a card for your excellent point there, Zool.
I give it to Freddie.
Don't keep it in your pocket.
Well,
I got what I want.
Is that a growing pull in your pocket, or are you very slowly becoming excited to see me every month?
I prestidigitation it into his pocket.
All right. That's fair.
All right then.
Oh yeah.
And what about the who wants the brass circle thing?
Dana.
There you are.
Sure.
It seems that all it does is make a very, very faint clicking noise if you move the plates around. It does not seem to do anything else.
Stick the probe to it.
That'll be my new thing that I fidget with, which explains my poor sound quality. It's because I have this clicking thing.
Oh. Well, on some break, we'll have Scott go over and look at your computer and figure it out. He does not look confident about that, though. So, right.
Oh, by the way,
since
we're here, Mildred and I, tried to.
Oh wait, I know how to do it. Hold on a second. Right. Sheila, go into the Google Hangouts. Go to the control room thing on the left-hand side of the screen. Oh, wait, no, not that. Hold on a second.
You mean the top, the little cogwheel?
Yes, the top cogwheel settings. And the second box down is the microphone.
Okay, at the very top.
Very top cogwheel.
Okay.
And then under settings, microphone.
Yes.
Which one is if you click
default microphone?
Which one is default? Or click it and see which options it gives you.
Yeah.
Microphone. And then it says communications microphone, stereo mix.
Try the communications.
Which one? Sorry, buddy.
Try any of the others that's not currently being used, and let's see what happens.
Testing SpaghettiOs.
No, same thing. Try a different one.
Stereo mix doesn't work, by the way. So
yeah, that one.
That time.
But stereo mix testing.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I've got.
That's less echoey.
Yeah.
This one is less echoey.
Yeah, go with that for a bit. See what happens.
It was before. But it was before we started testing. Left eye, right eye. Left eye.
Maybe your headphones aren't. Do you have USB headphones or those jack headphones? Are they like?
I'm corded.
It's USB.
Yeah, but like, USB. Okay, never mind. No idea.
Does Freddy's thing help? Sorry, I'm asking.
No.
No.
He's yeah. Sad robot watches, shakes his head slightly.
I turn to one side, press the button, and yell really loudly into it, like ah! And
You use it as Mr. Microphone. It fails to do anything. So far, you've eaten off of it. You've stuck it in your ear. You've stuck it in your mouth. You've yelled at it. You've tried to write on the wall with it, etc.
Blood on it.
Blood on it. Oh yeah, no, I'll even make a further guarantee. It's not only useful, but it's a good item.
Stop tempting us with your.
I'm just saying,
Maybe if we go somewhere cold, it'll still be pleasingly warm.
Well, it's just in a very small area, though. It's like this big of an area that gets a little bit longer, but it gets pleasingly warm. Not enough to keep you from dying of hypothermia or anything. You just sit there going, I can feel one little part of my face. You've managed to mute yourself, sir.
I was telling Sheila that she's muted.
He's shouting across the house.
Oh.
Yeah, you won't get frostbite on the one spot.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got these flicky things. Super cool. And you have the world's most annoying cape. And it's like...
It looks like it's easy to set on fire. I'm just saying.
I do have a question about the cape. That if a person were to take it and scrunch it into a bag, will it like undulate?
Quite possibly. It looks like it's a fairly thin cape. I mean, it's not going to keep anybody warm, but it looks like it's mainly made to look, if you're into dressing in baby blue, as he is, more heroic than normal. This is definitely the kind of cape that a hero would probably beat somebody up for. And it works everywhere for whatever reason.
Also a perpetual motion machine.
Kinda.
Yeah, I feel like if you weren't wearing it when we needed to fit in.
You set up a fan next to it, a generator. Get like little tiny watt of electricity.
Get like a micro amp of power.
Yeah. Hey, believe me, the way you guys dress, you normally don't fit in. You guys are dressed like as rednecks going into like bankers meetings and shit. You know, that kind of not fitting in is normal for the party.
Hey Logan, how good are your drawing skills? Can you draw us as fast as mine on Roll20?
My drawing skills are shit.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
If I had like a specialized computer pad, it wouldn't be much better.
Yeah. All right.
Believe me, you've already got all the information you need. And Scott has named off the solution many times already, so.
It's a probe of what, though?
It's your probe.
But what is it probe? So now I'm wondering.
You know.
No, I'm not doing that.
Did we want to try to go to MMO land where this cave might fit in?
We could go over by the crashed alien ship. That makes you feel better.
Oh, that's in the embassy, I think. Did we move it to the embassy, or was it still... I know we pulled it out and reassembled it.
Oh. I
But
don't know.
where did we leave it? I can't remember. It should still be there. Yeah. Yeah, it's still there, yeah. I don't fucking know what this does.
All right. Well.
Is in the sewers, how is magic?
Same as up top, regardless where you go in the sewers.
If we don't have any other ideas on the agenda,
Freddie has one, but he's scared to do it. Don't be afraid.
I was thinking about checking out MMO land.
Sure.
Kind of only ever dropped in and said hi and ripped some tarot cards and left.
Oh, it's quite interesting. You haven't... Oh, yeah.
Speaking of tarot cards, does anybody have any left that haven't?
Yes.
Which
Yeah, you might want to take
high on my list of ripping.
All right, well, let's go do that then.
Question of, was there a reason, which is embarrassingly clear once I say this out loud, of why we're not setting up the painting in the sewers?
Because it's the sewer. Well, because magic is the same in the sewers.
But we could set it up in the sewers of someplace magical.
Does MMO land have sewers?
And then maybe it wouldn't burn down in the sewers.
Everybody stares at you for a while, like,
It seems like there's
probably just posing with his cape going, like.
I mean, yeah, we could do that in MMO, but I don't know if they have sewers there. They probably don't.
You know that they don't. That's why they manually take all their trash over to a certain box and stuff it in.
So the only other place is Gothic. And, well, you both know what that's like over there right now.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They have extensive sewers in Gothic, you know that. But as men, it's your job to ignore any ideas put forward by a female until you think of it again later and then claim it as your own. It is the way of the world.
It seems safer in the sewers, even though that sentence sounds awful on my own lips. It seems safer in the sewers for it than up top. Usually we're the only fools tramping around here. So that takes a lot of the danger out.